for class, exercise 101 today. Today we're going to put together some things we've already learned and have a full, all-encompassing workout. But before we do that, do remember that you can play music in the background while we work out to keep you motivated, to keep you inspired. Please make sure you have some water nearby for when we take short breaks. You can grab sips of water in between. Also, be prepared and set yourself up for success with the way you're dressed. So starting with good, secure, comfortable tennis shoes and comfortable and flexible pants or bottoms. They could be shorts as well, whatever is comfortable to you, along with a comfortable as well as secureable top to help you along in your fitness workout for today. Today I also have my gloves out. If you remember, we talked about using gloves whenever we're using weights. So if you see me with gloves, then you know that we'll also be using weights. So if you don't have a set of lightweight dumbbells, you can also use those 2 food cans that we talked about. So a can of beans or whatever the case, or whatever you have in your pantry, you can use 2 of those for the workout we're going to do today. And you're also going to need a mat. If you don't have any canned goods in your home, you can use your body weight, or you can use 2 things of equal weight. So it could be 2 books, something that equates at least to a pound, if not 2 pounds. Today I have 3 pounds for myself. So just get 2 things that are of equal weight that you can use as a weight today. All right, we're going to start off with our warm-up. So I want you to go ahead and start marching. And as we march, I'm going to start putting my gloves on so that they're already on. And I'm just good to go and move smoothly in my workout. During our workout today, I'm going to introduce a new warm-up move to you. It's nothing out of the ordinary in the sense that it's nothing that you can't use the basic skills that we've learned together to do this move. Please make sure you are aware of your surroundings and that you clear the area around you to avoid any tripping hazards or falling hazards. I hope you geared up today with a good hearty meal for this workout, and I hope that you've hydrated well. All right, we're going to keep marching for another 10 seconds, and then I'm going to introduce our new move to you, which is going to be a lateral lunge. Lateral means out to the side, so we're going to take 1 step, starting with our right leg, and step out to the side and lunge into it. In 3, 2, 1, so step out, okay, and bend the knee. Then the other side, step, and bend the knee, keeping your chest up. So when we do this, it's just a step out to the side. We bend the knee of the same side that we're stepping into. We keep the opposite leg nice and long. And you breathe. It does not have to be fast. The purpose of this exercise is to not only get the blood moving, but to also to stretch the muscles in our knees, front of our legs, back of our legs. It's also to warm up our feet so we're getting a good planted foot motion when we do this. We are breathing. All right, regulating our breath. You can have your hands in front of you as I do now, or you can have them on your sides or on your hips. And you're just stepping out to the side. Good. For 3 more seconds. 2, and last side. Good. Now, arms out to the side and arms circle forward. And just breathe. And arms circle back. And we're going to continue to alternate for the full minute of each exercise that we're doing. And circle. So we're doing a full minute of arm circles, and we're going to continue to alternate forward and backward. And we're doing each exercise for a minute. Change directions. Pull the belly button in, circle forward. Good, and backwards. Continue to alternate. Doesn't matter after which point, just continue to alternate. Keep your body nice and steady and stable. Feet planted underneath the hips. Palms forward for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and bring your arms up and let's hinge. So that's rolling all the way down to touch your toes, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. Roll on up, reach up, come up to your tippy toes. Stretching the calf muscles when we come up to the tippy toes. Roll up, get a nice little stretch in the upper back. as well as the middle of the back and the lower back. Inhale as you come up, reach up, exhale as you come down. Inhale, reach up and exhale. Good, keep going. And I'm just turn to the side. You don't have to turn to the side. You can always still face front, just so that you can see my body mechanics from the side. When I reach up, my arms are nice and long, palms are facing, and we have another 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and roll on up, and let's move right into our jog. Arms at your sides, toes off the ground, heels off the ground, and just breathe. Very nice. Keep it up. You have less than 30 seconds to go. Then we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to do our warm-up one more time. Good. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breather, and then we're going to start back up from the top, starting with our marches. You can turn your march into a progressive march if you want to, or you can keep it regressive. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. You can also do half and half. So 30 seconds regressive, 30 seconds progressive. Or you can even alternate that. 15 seconds regressive and 15 seconds progressive. Belly button in, pull it up. Totally up to you. Just showing you some options to get that blood moving, get you pumped, get you motivated, get you ready. Good, keep it up. If you want to switch it up, switch it up. Good, we have 10 seconds to go before we go back to those lateral lunges. Take your time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out to the side. Keep that knee right over the ankle, okay? Knee over the ankle. Knee over the ankle. Push your hip out just a touch. Use your glutes to come on up. Try not to have this staggered motion, okay? We don't want that. Big step out, push off. Big step out, push. Squeeze the glute. Allow the hips to get into the motion as well. And out. Breathe. Breathing really helps. Don't hold your breath. Don't lean forward, okay? So your chest should not come down here. We are not speed skating, okay? 10 seconds. Chest is upright. 5, 4, 3, 2, arm circles. Inhale, exhale. Remember to change directions as often as you would like. Just make sure you're going forward and backwards. Good. About 30 seconds to go. Use this time to catch your breath if you're feeling winded. And always include those breathing moments, okay? That's what I'm going to call them in this segment. Breathing moments. Or you might have also heard me refer to them as active recovery moments, okay? Moments where you're still, your body is still moving, still active, but you're not doing something gruesome. Something that's anaerobic, something that's going to take all your oxygen away. 3, 2, 1, we're reaching up. Tippy toes first. Hinge at the hips. Push your glutes back. You should be bending over to a point of mild discomfort. Feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. Inhale, roll up. Reach up. Hinge. Get even further to the ground. Farther to the ground each time. Up and hinge. Stretching the muscles even in your feet, your toes. Alright? Every part of our body we want engaged in what we're doing. No free riders. Meaning no muscles go without being used. They're part of our body to be used. Good. You have about 10 seconds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. 3, 2, and 1. Roll it on up, jog it on out. Good. So after this minute, that will end our warm-up. Alright? Notice that we only did 2 rounds of warm-up. Okay? And that's okay because we have an extensive workout today. So you always want to adjust your workout according to time based on, all that you want to accomplish that day. Alright? And exercise, again, does not have to take you all day. You do not have to spend your life in the gym or continuously working out. Because remember, activities of daily living, you should always be doing something related to the muscles, or using your muscles, I should say, every day, all the time. 3, 2, 1. Take a little bit of a break. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to setting ourselves up. We want to roll our mat out so that when we're ready to use it, it's good to go. We want to have our weights nearby. If you have the gloves and you want to use them, go ahead and put them on if you haven't done so already. Your water should also be within reach so that if you need a drink, you can grab a drink while you're working out. Okay? Good. All right. So, all right. First things first is we're going to do 5 exercises. We're going to do 2 rounds of those 5 exercises. We're going to try to get a total of 4 rounds done today before we go into the cool down, all right? For each exercise that we do, we're going to do that exercise for 30 seconds, and then we're going to rest for 15 seconds, okay? And then we're going to the second exercise and so forth and so on, all right? So we're going to do, again, total of 10 exercises, 10 different exercises. We're going to use 2 pieces of equipment, a mat, as well as some weights. We're going to do the exercises in 2 sets. 1 set of 5 and the second set of 5. We are going to repeat each set 2 times. All right? All right, so this is the first set. The first set we're going to start with squats. The first thing is squats. 30 seconds of squats. So with your feet underneath your hips, your arms up, let's squat. Squat down. Come on up. Down and up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Arms up right by your ears, or remember you can have them at your side, okay? You got 10 seconds here. Keep with it, stick that booty back. Glutes go back. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to do what's called an inchworm. So while we're resting, we're also setting up. Come to the edge of your mat. Feet are underneath your hips. Hinge at the waist and walk it on out. To a plank position. Good. Now walk it back. Good. And walk it out. All right? And walk it back. Now do know this is a variation of this exercise. And this exercise can also be done with you walking your feet to your hands and walking your feet back. It's totally up to you which option you would like to use, but we can start with walking the hands away from the feet and simply walking the hands back. 3, 2, 1, roll up. Very nice. Now we're going to get our weights and we're going to go into our bicep curls. So weights in hand. Arms by your side. And let's go ahead and curl up. Both arms at the same time. Elbows next to the shoulder, next to your shirt. Okay? Elbows do not come up. All right? You simply bend at the elbows, keep your wrists neutral, and then lower down. And up and down. Again. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Put your weights down and rest. And then we're going to do jumping jacks next. Okay? In 3, 2, and 1. So jump out. Remembering your option. Just reaching overhead. And remember, it's only for 30 seconds. So don't stress. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. All right. Finally, we're going to do something called a windmill stretch. So you're going to come, you're going to come with your legs wide, your arms outstretched, and this is considered one of those active recovery moves. And what you're going to do is you're going to twist, tap the outside of your foot, or come down as close to your foot as possible, whether that's be the shin or even the outside of the knee. Come on up, twist the other side. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Look up at the hand that's up in the air. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up and take a breather. Now, this is a point where if you're feeling really tuckered and you're feeling short of breath, not because you're having any type of pulmonary issue, okay, such as asthma, but you're having shortness of breath because you're really exerted and you have really revved up your system, then you want to take a couple laps around your mat, have some water, walk it out, okay? And just take some breaths before we start our next round. So we're going to do the same 5 exercises. We're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds, okay? And remember, we're resting for 15 seconds. So I'm going to give you another 10 seconds to take a couple more deep breaths, last sips of water, and we're going to start with our squats in 3, 2, 1. Arms up, 30 seconds of squats. You can do it. Pull that belly button in, stick your hips and your glutes back, okay? Without lowering your chest. Keep your arms up by your ears or place them on your hips, on your waist. Keep going. You have 10 seconds. Almost there. You got 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you take your 15 seconds to set yourself up for your next exercise, which is your inchworm, okay? And remember, you can hinge at the waist, walk your hands out, and then or walk your feet to your hands and walk backwards. Here we go. Hinging, walking your hands out, and walk your hands in. Remember this, your other option is going to be this option, walking your feet in. Okay? All right. Remember, you have options. Keep your head down. Keep walking it out. Walking it in and out. Good. Make sure your palm is nice and flat on the mat. Fingers spread and long. In 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back and roll on up. Good. Now we're going to go into our bicep curls, so grab your weights and get ready to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl it up and lower it down. Inhale and exhale. Neutral wrist, elbows close to the shirt. Shoulders down. Don't hunch. Relax yourself. Good. You have 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Gonna put those weights down. Let's get ready for jumping jacks. Make sure there are no tripping hazards. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's jack it out. If you forgot your option, this is it. Over the head, leg out, same side. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Take a breather and get ready for your windmill exercise. Feet wide, arms out to the side, and here we go. Tap. Come on up. Inhale, exhale, and up. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Grab some water if you need it. Take a couple of breaths, and we're going to go into the second set of 5 exercises. They are going to be different. Okay? Still using the same pieces of equipment. Still trying to stick with the same time frame. 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. Okay? So what we're going to start with on this round is we're going to start with our lunges, okay? Aim for 90-90 lunges. And then after lunges, make sure that you're ready to do your push-ups, whether that's going to be on the wall or on the mat. If you're on the wall, you can also do your one-legged push-ups, okay? Just remember to change your legs halfway in between, or you can try, if you can remember, to do if you're doing one-legged push-ups on the wall, all your push-ups with the right leg down for the first round, and then all your push-ups with the left leg down for your second round, okay? That's an option. All right, we're going to get ready to get started, or we're going to get started in about 10 seconds, okay? In 10 seconds, we're going to start with our lunges, all right? And hands can be on your hips. And let's get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. So lunge, 90-90. Remember, if you're coming up, push up off that front leg. Keep your chest up. Keep your spine nice and vertical, so nice and tall. Keep your balance. You have 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups. Pick your poison, the wall or the floor, totally up to you. But go ahead and start to get into your push-up position, whatever position that may be. If you're going to do a regress position with your knees down, start in a full-on push-up position first, and let's go. Alright, so another option, if you choose this regress position, but you feel like you're ready to progress from here, you can pick your toes up. Okay? Good. 10 seconds to go. Keep your hands, your arms underneath your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. And we're going to go right into what's called a standing press. So it's a press up. So you're going to take your weights, you're going to bring them up to where your elbows are shoulder height. And your wrists are going to be nice and long, and they're going to be over your elbows, okay? Your legs are going to be underneath your hips. And what you want to do is you want to literally press the weight up and tap it at the top. Now I'm going to kneel down so you can see my arms, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. A little extra break here. So, here we go. You can stay standing. And let's press up, tap it at the top, pull it down, and press. Keep those elbows shoulder height. Okay, keep your belly button pulled in. Exhale whenever you push up, inhale whenever you come down. Good, you got about 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now remember, I only kneel down so you can see my arms. You should be doing that standing, okay? All right. Now we're going to go into our butt kicks. So, glutes, kick the butt. 3, 2, 1. So kick, kick. Remember, this is your regressed option. If you wanted to progress and make it more of a cardio move or a dynamic move, then what you could do is run it. Okay? Or you can alternate. You got 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Last but not least, our active recovery move is we're going to come down to our hands and knees. Knees underneath the hips. Hands underneath the shoulders. We have done this move before. And what we're going to do is a bird dog. So we're going to extend the right arm and left leg and bring it back down. And then do the other side. Okay? All right. Take a couple more deep breaths and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Push it out. Bring it back. And extend and come back. Exhale. Keep looking down at your mat. Keep your spine neutral. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a rest. All right, we're going to do a second round of those 5 exercises, same order. Starting with lunges first, okay? Then we're going to go to push-ups. I want you to remember that transition because we're going from standing to laying on the mat. Remember, if you used one leg, you did one-legged push-ups on the wall, and you did all right side that last round, do all left this round when we come to push-ups. All right? 20 more seconds before we get started. Take a couple of laps around your room. Inhale, exhale as you breathe or as you walk, And remember to drink your water and walk it out, okay? Don't just drink your water and sit down. We want that water to get through all parts of your body. Lunges in 3, 2, 1. Lunge it. Now notice I turn to a different side for no other reason other than just particular or personal preference. I like to use both sides equally and try to move left and right equally. You don't have to, but I'm not going to persuade you to do otherwise, okay? So, and I'm also not going to encourage you to do otherwise unless it's necessary for the workout. So if you want to as well, feel free. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on up. Push-up position. If you're going to do it on the mat, go ahead and get into position. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. If you're going to come to a regress position, start out in a full-on push-up position first or plank position. And here we go. Bend at the elbows. Get your chest to the mat, not your nose. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Come on up. Get your weights for those push-ups. Remember my arm motion before. I just knelt down so you can see it. Now we're going to do it standing. 3, 2, 1. Press up. Good. And just going to turn around so you can see it from the back as well. And kneel down. Pressing up and pulling down. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Weights down. Butt kicks. Butt kicks. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Any option you like. Breathe. 10 seconds to go. And notice I'm just moving my arms up and down throughout the elbow. Try it if you want to. Good. Get down to your mat. And hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. And we're going to get ready to stretch out in 2 and 1. Extend. Other side. Three, 2, and 1. Very nice. All right. Take a breather. Grab some water. Take some laps around your mat if you need to. Because now we're going to do what's called the bonus. So, the bonus is a combination of both rounds together. But the way we're going to do it today is we are going to do 2 exercises in a 1-minute time span, okay? So just like what we just did for both rounds, but we're making a transition between 2 exercises. For example, our first 2 exercises were the squats for round 1 and the lunges for round 2. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do squats and lunges, all right, within a 1-minute time span. We are going to squat for 30 seconds and lunge for 30 seconds. We are not going to take a break in between. We're just going to go from squats to lunges. It's a transition, okay? For the second exercise, if you remember, we did inchworms and push-ups. So for that exercise, what we'll do is we will walk out to an inchworm for 30 seconds, walking it back. And then for 30 seconds, the last time we walk out from an inchworm or to an inchworm, we're going to do push-ups for 30 seconds, okay? Now, this may seem a little bit difficult to do if you're transitioning from the wall to the mat. So I suggest for when we get to that round that you simply try a regressive push-up move on the mat so that you don't have to quickly move from wall to floor or from floor to wall, okay? All right, so that's just for the first 2. Remember, it's 1 minute. We're going to start in 15 seconds. We're going to do 30-second squats to start, 30-second lunges. Then we'll take a break to get ready for our second 2 exercises, okay? All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and squat. You can do it, okay? All you're doing is combining everything we just did. Use the same form, good form, that you've learned and you trained your body on. Yes, you might be a little bit tuckered, but keep it going, okay? You don't have long to go. You have 5 seconds before we go to lunges. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lunge it. Remember, come down to that 90-degree angle. That's what we're aiming for. Pull that belly button in. Squeeze the glutes. Push off that front leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Grab water if you need it. And then grab your weights. Have them in your hand. Sorry, not your weights. Get ready for your inchworm. Okay? Take a breather. Prepare yourself for what you're about to do. Think about the form. Make sure your area is clear. In 9 seconds, we're going to walk out to our inchworm for 30 seconds. And then after that, we're going to do push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge at the hips. Walk it on out. And walk it back. You can still use the option we used before with walking your feet to your hands instead. And breathe. Good. All right. Last time walking it out, and then go right to push-ups. All right, regress movement. Knees down, feet can be up, chest to mat. Hands underneath the shoulders. Good. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Walk it back. Take a break. Okay? Good job. So, 30 seconds per exercise. All right. Now we're going to grab our weights. I'm going to do bicep curls. And we're going to transition from bicep curl to that press up move. Okay? 10 seconds to go. Show your veins. And let's curl. Move your wrist. Halfway there. Don't swing the arms. Have control of the weight. 3, 2, and turn your arms up, shoulder height, and let's press. Neutral wrist. All right? Tap it at the top. I'm going to kneel down so you can see me in case you need a reminder. My knees are still underneath my hips as if I were standing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. This is where the cardio piece comes in. So grab some extra water this round or before this next set of 2 exercises. Get a couple more deep breaths in because this is the round that involves the butt kicks. Okay? All right? So the first 30 seconds, we are going to be doing jumping jacks. The second 30 seconds, we're going to be doing the butt kicks. Remember your aggressive options. This is for jacks. This is for butt kicks. Okay? We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jack it out. 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt kicks. Butt kicks. Okay? Either walking it out like so or running it up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, take a breather. Again. Good. Windmill exercise to bird cat. Okay? Or cat bird. Arms come out to the side. And let's twist and tap. Take your time. This is our active recovery. Inhale, exhale. Three, 2, last side. Now come down to your mat. And go right into your cat bird. So reach and switch. Keep that leg and that arm level, shoulder and hip height. Shoulder height with the arm, hip height with the leg. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. You did it. You did the bonus. Awesome job. Grab some water and let's stretch. Let's cool down because that's it. That's the workout for today. Right? Okay. So, come to your feet. Once you grab your sip of water, we're going to start to march it out. And we're going to start that in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Little marches. Bringing the heart rate down all the more. And you just had your sip of water, so remember what I said? We're going to take sips of water and keep it moving. Kind of like you're hydrating a dry plant. Okay, that's what you want to think of. When I drink water, I just don't want it to sit. I want it to get all through the muscles, all through the bones. Good. Remember, each part of our cool down or stretch is about 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Because now we're going to do our arm reach stretch. So one arm comes up, bend at the elbow, hand touches the back. Other arm can come underneath and aim for the fingertips, but you don't have to. It's just mainly stretching in the arm. Stretching the back of the arm. Okay, and also getting a bit of a stretch underneath the arm and upper part of the back. And let's switch. And you're also feeling a stretch or a little bit of a pull, nice gentle pull of course, in the front of the shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Good. Feel that heart rate come down. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And let's do our IT stretch. So we're going to take the right leg, kick it behind the left leg, okay? So they've crossed. Take the right arm, bring it up, okay? Straight up, palm open. And then we want to lean to the left. We're going to feel our hip, right hip, stick out to the side. And we're not going to fold forward. So we're not going to roll forward as if we're a ballerina. We're going to keep that arm over the head. And we're going to aim to stretch all the muscles along the right side. And breathe. And let's switch. Left leg comes behind the right leg. The left arm shoots straight up. Palm is open. Belly button is always pulled towards the spine. Contracting the core muscles. Now we want to lean to the right side. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, now I want you to come down to a lunge position. Okay, right knee is going to be up over the ankle, of course, and also in line with the hip. Left leg, left knee is going to be down. We're going to take both hands, bring them to the inside of the front leg, palms flat on the mat. Then we're going to take the left arm, which should be your outer arm, and we're going to swing it up and twist our body in the direction so we can look up at the arm that's in the air. And we're going to feel a little push from our right shoulder against the right knee. And we're going to feel a little stretch in the upper back, as well as on the outer hip of the right leg as well. You might also feel a little bit of wobble. This helps with your balance. Don't forget to breathe. Another breath. And bring that arm down. And with your hands on the mat, we're going to balance ourselves to switch the legs out. So both hands come to the opposite side of the body. Left leg comes forward. Arms are right in line with the leg that's in the front. Taking the right arm, swinging it up and out. Palm is open. Look up as we stretch through the fingertips. And breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. All right. So from here, we're going to stretch the front of the quads. All I'm doing is sitting back on my heels. If this is uncomfortable to you, you can also do crisscross applesauce, okay? So you can also come down into your bottom and cross your legs in front and sit up nice and tall. Just feeling a little bit of a stretch through the hips and through the outer and through the thighs, front of the thighs. Or another option is you'll take one leg. For me, I'm using my right leg, and I have twisted it towards the back. So bent my leg at the knee, twisted it towards the back. Now I'm feeling an additional stretch through my front of my pelvis, as well as the front of my thigh. And then when I feel like I've stretched that enough and it's stretched to a point of mild discomfort, and then to comfort, of course, I'm going to switch sides if this is the option I choose to take. Okay? If it is the crisscross applesauce option, then I'm going to switch the leg that's on top, if I can. Okay? If I choose the open leg option where I kick one leg to the back, then I'm simply pushing the leg. See, my leg is bent at the knee. I just laid it down on the inside of the knee. Sit up nice and tall. My hands are on the mat. I'm feeling for that nice stretch in the front of the thigh. Also in the front of the pelvis. Sitting up nice and tall. I even feel a little bit of a stretch in the glutes. Okay. Inhale, exhale. And if you so choose to, you can come back to crisscross applesauce, or you can stretch your legs out in front of you. And we're going to take our 3 breaths. So let's inhale, bring your arms up, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Great job today. I'm proud of you, and you should definitely be proud of yourself. You did an all-out workout using many of the tools that we've talked about in the past couple of weeks, and you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Again, you're doing a great job. Until next time, be good to yourself. Do your very best. And remember, progression, not perfection, okay? Bye for now.